Hey guys, Billy here, and we are at Kansas Comic-Con in Wichita, Kansas, and you guys are not going to believe it. I'm sitting here with Mr. Townsend Coleman, a.k.a. the original voice of the Ninja Turtle Michelangelo. How's it going, man?
Cowabunga, dude. It's going totally bodacious-like here today.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good, right?
That's wonderful.
I mean, totally bodacious is like totally bodacious. No, it's going great, buddy.
That's awesome. Well, hey, anyone who's listened to us or watched us for any amount of time knows that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was one of the first things that I ever got into. It brought so much joy to my little self and my adult self. And I guess for you, back when all that was starting, did you have any idea the phenomenon you were getting yourself into, man?
Billy, there's no way we had any idea. I mean, here we are all these years later, 30, almost 40 years later. And it's bigger than ever. I mean, it's like the franchise that wouldn't die. You know, when we first started doing Ninja Turtles, we thought it was going to be, a year or two, maybe, who knows. We were just hoping it would get picked up for another season. That was it, But my goodness, we went 10 seasons, and here we are still, coming to these cons and meeting fans like you and having just the best time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of leads into my next question. You and all of you guys have brought so much joy to so many people for so many years. What has that felt like to know that just know you've been a part of something that brought so much joy to so many people?
Brother, it is nothing but a blessing. I mean that sincerely, because if there was no you, there would be no us. And I'll tell you, the joy of coming to these Comic-Cons is being able to hear your stories and how you discovered the Turtles when you were 7 years old. And,
right.
And maybe it got you through a tough time in your life, or you identified with a particular turtle for a reason.
Yeah.
But hearing all that stuff is stuff we had no idea of when we were doing the show all those years ago. To us, initially it was just another show.
Right.
And, I'm serious when I say we were just hoping it would get picked up for another season, But we had no idea it was impacting kids the way it was back then. And we get to hear those stories now.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, I can't tell you. It really is.
It's pretty cool. I've told some of the other guys that I now am a science teacher, and it's in no small part from characters like Donatello and the Blue Power Ranger and the Doctor from Star Trek. Like, all these characters that make us regular folks just think, like, I want to do that. I want to do that stuff.
Well, I hear, stories of guys who went on to not only get into martial arts because of the Ninja Turtles, but then went farther and started their own martial arts studio because of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, man, let's see. I mentioned I'm a teacher. What would Michelangelo want to say to a group of kids about to wrap up the school year in regards to their teacher?
I would say, okay, dudes, be cool, stay in school. And if anything else, listen to your teacher, because he knows best.
Totally, man. It's true. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for coming out to Wichita, man. It's been a pleasure. Dude. And
is it Wichita? I thought it was Wichita.
Right, that's phonetically,
Just kidding.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, man, and I appreciate you coming out here.
Thanks, Billy. I appreciate it, man. All right, brother.
Nice to meet you, man.
Cowabunga, dudes! Whoa.